My customer begged for his car keys at 2 a.m., but his daughter showed me what he'd done. I work nights at a 24-hour diner off Highway 9, so I see plenty of tired people and bad choices. At about 2 a.m. on a Tuesday, a middle-aged guy staggers in and heads straight for the far corner booth. His pants are wrinkled, his shirt is half untucked, and he reeks of alcohol from several steps away. His eyes are red and glassy, and he sways just sitting down. He slurs, "Black coffee," so I bring it over. His hand shakes so much he spills a little, then stares at the cup like it betrayed him. He puts his face in his hands and just sits there, breathing heavy. The place is mostly quiet, just a couple truckers at the counter and the kitchen fan humming. I tell myself he'll sober up and call a ride. About 20 minutes later, the front door bangs open and the bell starts clanging. A woman rushes in like she's late to stop something. She's in striped pajamas with a winter coat over them, hair messy, car keys clenched so tight her knuckles look white. She scans the room fast, spots him, and her face flips from panic to anger in 2 seconds. She storms over and drops into the booth across from him so hard the salt shaker jumps. They start whispering at each other, but it's the kind of whisper that feels loud. He keeps saying, "Please," and she keeps cutting him off. Then she pulls out her phone and shoves the screen right in his face. Whatever's on it makes him go pale. He jerks back and pushes the phone away like it's poison. "Look at it," she snaps. "Look at what you did this time, Dad." He won't look. He just shakes his head and repeats, I can't," like he's stuck on the same line. I hover nearby with the coffee pot, pretending to wipe the counter so I can watch. She reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out BMW keys. She slams them on the table. He lunges for them, and she snatches them back so fast he almost falls forward. Now it's a miserable game of keep away. He reaches, she moves them. He reaches again. She lifts her hand higher and away from him. His voice rises. "Give me my keys. I'm fine now. I walked here. I'm sober," he says. "No, you're not," she shoots back. "I took them off your dash before you could get back in the car." He starts to slide out of the booth anyway, like he's going to bolt for the parking lot. She plants her palm on his chest and shoves him back into the seat. His coffee sloshes and drips onto the table, and he curses under his breath, then catches himself. "Sit down," she says. "If you drive, you're going to hurt someone." I feel my hand inch toward the phone behind the counter. My manager always says not to get involved, but this feels like a crash about to happen. While she talks, she keeps glancing at the front window, like she's waiting for someone to pull into the lot. He notices, and his eyes go wide. "Did you call them already?" he asks. "Please tell me you didn't call them yet." "Not yet," she says, cold and flat. "But I will if you don't start cooperating right now." That word, cooperating, hits him hard. His shoulders sag and he starts crying. Not quiet either. He covers his face and sobs like he can't breathe. One of the truckers turns around to stare, and I feel my own stomach tighten. The woman stands up like she's done. He grabs her wrist as she rises. Not rough, just desperate. "Don't leave me here," he says. "I can't do this alone. Not again." She yanks her arm back and takes 2 steps toward the door. For a second I think she's really walking out, and he's going to stumble back to his car. Then he blurts, loud and clear, "I can't go home like this. Janet will divorce me for sure this time." She freezes with her hand on the door, then slowly turns around. Her face doesn't soften much, but her eyes look tired. "Then you should have thought about that before you slammed into the Hendersons' mailbox," she says. That finally makes his head lift. She sits back down, pulls her purse onto her lap, and tucks the BMW keys deep inside. She flips her phone back toward him, and I catch a flash of a smashed brick mailbox and a car bumper with fresh damage. "Mom already called her lawyer," she says. "The Hendersons are talking about pressing charges for hit and run, and they're out looking for the car." He swallows hard, and finally glances at the screen for half a second. "I didn't mean to," he whispers. "I don't even remember." "That's the problem," she says. "You don't remember because you were drunk." He opens his mouth to argue, then shuts it. She leans in close. "Here's what's happening," she says. "I'm driving you to the police station right now, and you're turning yourself in before they find you first." He sits there shaking, staring at the coffee, then nods once. She throws cash on the table, grips his arm, and steers him to the door. The bell jingles as they step into the cold, dark parking lot and head straight for her car. Now people are blaming me for not calling it in. Was I wrong?